Welcome to the Eggs Invest podcast series, where we explore smart, practical strategies for successful residential property investment across the UK. I'm Anna, your host here at Eggs Invest, and today, we're diving into an often underestimated but absolutely crucial part of the property journey, planning your exit strategy. We'll cover how to develop smart exit plans, ways to maximize profitability when you decide to sell or refinance, and how to assess the true value and growth potential of your property before making those important decisions. So, why do exit strategies matter? When you invest in property, the goal is almost always to build wealth, but that wealth doesn't fully materialize until you know how and when you're going to exit or cash out. Some investors hold properties for the long haul, while others may want to sell sooner to free up capital or move on to a new project. Knowing your exit plan early helps you make better decisions all along the way, like what renovations to invest in or when to refinance. There are several exit strategies to consider here in the UK, including resale, where you sell the property outright, refinancing, where you take out a new mortgage to release equity while holding onto the property, or even lease options and other creative methods. Each has its pros and cons depending on your financial goals, market conditions, and personal circumstances. The key is to plan ahead and not leave it to chance. When it comes to maximizing your profit, timing and property condition are everything. Before you decide to sell or refinance, it's smart to look at value-add opportunities. This might mean renovating the kitchen, adding a bathroom, or improving energy efficiency to boost the property's appeal and value. Small improvements can make a big difference in the UK market, especially if you're in an area with rising demand. But don't overspend. Always weigh the costs against the potential return. When selling, understanding the disposition process helps avoid surprises. You'll want to work with reliable estate agents, get accurate valuations, and be clear on legal paperwork. And when refinancing, it's important to evaluate current mortgage rates, fees, and your equity position to ensure it makes financial sense. A big part of a successful exit is knowing how much your property is really worth and what's driving that value. Property values in the UK can be influenced by a whole host of factors. Location is king, of course, but also things like local infrastructure projects, school performance, and economic trends in the area. Identifying growth areas early means you can buy at the right time and sell or refinance when the market is favorable. You should also regularly review your property's performance and local market data, so you're never caught off guard. When's the best time to exit? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but a well-thought-out plan takes into account your investment goals, the state of the property market, tax implications, and your personal situation. Sometimes holding longer through market dips can pay off. Other times it's better to take profits early and reinvest elsewhere. The trick is to remain flexible but proactive. Keep your eyes on the big picture and don't rush a decision just because of short-term market noise. To sum up, a good exit strategy isn't just an afterthought, it's an essential part of your property investment roadmap. By exploring your options early, maximizing your property's value, understanding the market, and planning your timing carefully, you're setting yourself up for success, not just when you buy, but when you decide to move on. Thanks for joining me today on Eggs Invest. I hope you found these insights helpful as you think about your own exit plans for UK residential property investments. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with others looking to make smart, practical property moves. I'm Anna, and I'll see you next time with more tips to help you build your property portfolio confidently. Until then, take care and happy investing.